Hey everybody, Rosemary here, and welcome to part 3 of my Master Detective Archives Rain Code Let's Play. So I'm back after a week away from YouTube, and I'm excited to jump back into this game because we left it on kind of an interesting point. So after doing an investigation of the murder, initially of just Zilch, it turns out that everybody except for me is apparently, supposedly dead, burned to a crisp. But from past stories and games that I've played, I'm always a little suspicious of when there's a burnt body because I feel like it's hiding something. Whether everybody's truly dead or if this is just like some sort of big test, I'm not quite sure. There is a mystery, obviously, because we are in what is called a Mystery Labyrinth. So this is where we're going to find the truth of everything. And I'm really interested about how this is going to go. Is it like a Persona kind of dungeon? I'm not quite sure. Another thing is that obviously I'm going to be the main suspect because I'm the only one alive, but the Amaterasu protectors, I believe they're called. It's basically like their police force. Very sus. It seems like they're trying to pin the murder on me. They seem to know more than they're letting on. I don't think that they want me here. They don't want detectives here, like, snooping around in their territory, so I think they try to kill everybody off. I don't know why they left me alive. Not quite sure. But anyway, I'm really excited to get back into the game and see what this Mystery Labyrinth is all about, so let's go ahead and let's get started. Okay, so far, very straightforward. Like, literally just running in a straight line. Could change when I hear labyrinth, I think, like, a maze, and I'm not good with directions, so I'm hoping that's not the case. Okay, so only's happening here.
Hey, did something move just now?
Oh, that's a Q.
Q? Is that a monster living in the Mystery Labyrinth?
They're not exactly monsters. Q are part of the Mystery Labyrinth itself. They're what materialize the mysteries. Q have no intelligence or autonomy. All they do is manifest the mysteries in the labyrinths. But since you are here to defeat mysteries, they're kinda like obstacles.
So in other words, they're the enemy.
Of course, as a detective seeking the truth, mysteries are your greatest enemy.
It's giving me very, like, Futaba from Persona 5 vibes. It's kind of, like, Egyptian looking. Oh, okay, what's this? Looks like an enemy.
What is that?
And that is the leader of the Amaterasu. What are they called? Protectors?
What the? There are monsters here!
Yeah, this is giving me, like, Persona vibes about manifestation of people in the real world and, like, their true self.
That's a mystery phantom.
A mystery phantom? What's that?
I told you that Qs make mysteries materialize, right? Well, if there's someone in the real world trying to interfere with the case, that person also materializes. That's a mystery phantom.
Interfering with the case? Hey, doesn't he kind of look like Swank of the Peacekeepers?
Peacekeepers, not protectors.
If the Peacekeepers are tied up in this, then maybe this incident has something to do with Amaterasu Corporation.
You're the culprit.
Huh?
I didn't think we were gonna have a boss fight or an enemy fight so soon.
Since all the other passengers on the train are dead, you're the only one who could have done the crime.
I mean, I'm kind of excited because this is very different from Danganronpa, but like actually fighting something. I'm just interested in how we're gonna fight them.
So you're the culprit. That's the truth behind this case.
Master, he's trying to frame you to bury the case. If you can't get past this, you can't reach the truth.
What do I do? Should I just run away?
A detective doesn't run from a mystery. You gotta defeat him.
Defeat him? How?
Master, are you ready to give your life for the truth?
Huh?
Just say, I am.
I am!
Is he gonna get a magical transformation too? Come on, magical boy, let's go. Okay. Very suggestive. Oh my gosh, what can't that mouth of hers do?
What? A sword?
I call it the Solution Blade. It's a sword with special powers to affect things inside the Mystery Labyrinth. Use that to boom kill the Mystery Phantom! Let's do this!
Whoa, slow down! How do I use this?
I'm sure you'll figure it out eventually.
Oh, thank you.
Anyway, damage you take here is nothing to sniff at. It's not like an injury in the real world, but still. The more and more your mind realizes you've been hurt here, oh boy.
Is that like, you die in the game, you die in the real world?
You'll wind up brain dead.
Oh, okay. Well, brain dead.
Time to start from the beginning again. No one wants that, so you'd better be super careful. Come on, pay attention.
Alright. Stamina game over. Traps and obstacles lie in wait inside the Mystery Labyrinth. Make a mistake while facing them, and master stamina will decrease. It's game over when the stamina runs out, so be careful as you uncover the truth. Okay, that's all well and good, but, like, how do I actually fight him? Do I get a tutorial about that, please, Shinigami?
I'll tell you.
Okay, we do. Excellent. Thank you.
Secret.
Alright, during the reasoning deathmatch, a mystery phantom will attack Master while making statements about the case.
Dodge, duck, dodge.
Getting hit by statement means taking damage, so move up, down, left, and right to avoid it. Track it carefully and dodge.
Come on, pay attention.
If you dodge a statement at the very last second, it becomes a daring dodge. The more daring dodges you make, the bigger the bonus you'll get later, so give it a shot if you've got the
Don't
guts.
you forget.
The bonus for successful daring dodges is based on the max amount you can dodge in one cycle. Basically, there's a cap on how much you can get.
Don't let any shady statement slip by.
Inflammable statements give you a chance to counterattack. Statements might contain a contradiction. Slash through it with the solution blade and fight back against the phantoms.
Master doesn't make mistakes, right?
To expose a contradiction, you gotta find the right solution key. The key is already set in the solution blade at this time, so find the contradictory inflammable statement and slash it. No, it feels like with thinking about the, like, truth bullets.
Slash those suspicious statements.
If you slash a statement containing a contradiction with the right solution key, you will destroy it and damage the mystery phantom.
Oh,
Pick the wrong solution key or miss the timing means taking damage. Just friendly advice from yours truly. Okay, so so dodge up, dodge down, left, right. Okay, and rebuttal. Oh gosh, once again. I gotta look down at the controls and just remember where the buttons are. So X, very important. All right, let's try this out.
No need to draw this out. You're the culprit behind this case.
It looks like that's the only
That's the only
key that I've got right now. Oh no, shoot! That I had to go up. Damn it.
You're the only one who could have done the crime.
Okay. Oh, shoot. I just said, like, make sure you know where the X button is, and then I immediately screwed up. Okay, well, let's check this out. Coffee with a knockout drug mixed in. Yuma passed out after drinking. It's potent enough to render anyone unconscious immediately after ingestion. Okay, so that's the thing about, like, you're the only one who could have done it, but I drank the coffee. Okay. Okay, so I have to unpause and quickly slash it. Okay, ready? Oh, no, I didn't do it in time.
What do I do?
He's treating me like I'm the culprit. What should I do?
Master,
You have to prove you're not master. Look for a clue in the solution keys. Well, I mean, I literally only have one. Something that proves I'm not the culprit.
No need to draw this out. You're the culprit behind this case. You murdered 5 bastard detectives. That's the only explanation.
So remember, jump up.
Everyone else is dead. You're the only one who could have done
Okay,
the
now
crime.
slash it.
Slash through this mystery.
Oh yes, this is very much like Danganronpa.
No! There's no way I could have done it! I wasn't conscious the whole time because I drank the drugged coffee in the dining car.
It's no use. Your deduction is wrong.
Okay, now we've got 2. Oh, that's right, the image. Okay, yeah, that's the image of me drinking the coffee, so that proves it. It looks like there are more solution keys to choose from. The number of keys will change between RDMs. Use the correct key and slash through the contradiction in the inflammable statement.
Better not be skimming over this.
I already mentioned this, but attacking with the wrong solution key means taking damage, so be careful. Okay, so it's ZL. ZL, okay. To switch. Okay. So I'm gonna choose the thoughtography one right away.
You're the culprit.
It could maybe also be the testimonies. Oh no, they are talking. He's talking about the coffee.
Avoided being knocked out.
Okay, so let's make sure we've got the right one picked.
The other detectives were drugged. And you went around killing them all. You're busted. You took the laced coffee and only pretended to drink it.
Okay, slash.
This is the truth! Zonge's photography footage showed me drinking the coffee.
I thought that was strange. Like, what a random picture to have, and that specific moment ended up helping me. So, of all the times for him to be able to make a photography image, that was the perfect time.
That proves I wasn't faking anything.
Oh, that's it? I already defeated him? Oh, that was easy.
Did I defeat it?
See? No matter how weak you are, things will turn out fine, as long as I'm here.
He tried to frame me as the culprit.
Guess that's what Amaterasu Corp is doing. They want to set you up and call it a day. That's why the peacekeepers barged in as soon as the train hit the station. They probably planned this.
So they knew what was going to happen. Then the culprit works for Amaterasu?
Or someone hired by them. Either way, the peacekeepers want to hide who did it.
So the reason Control Headquarters didn't respond to the emergency calls was because of Amaterasu.
Probably. Now that we know what they're aiming for, we're one step closer to the truth. Let's keep this up and unriddle this mystery labyrinth so we can get to the truth.
You're awfully casual about this. My life is at stake here. I understand now that the Mystery Labyrinth is the case's mysteries given shape. But what do you do here, Shinigami?
Simply put, I'm the one and only cutie that can directly interact with the Mystery Labyrinth. The progress you've made in the Mystery Labyrinth and solving those mysteries here, it's all thanks to me.
How are you able to do this?
I don't know what to tell you. I've always been able to do this, so I forgot how. More importantly, you got drugged and knocked out? You are so pitiful, Master. No wonder you're waddling around like a toddler.
I thought I was dizzy because I've got this weird ghost thing haunting me.
Huh? Making a pact with me won't make you dizzy. It just reduces your lifespan by a lot.
Okay, good to know.
You're kidding, right? Right?
Anyway,
Maybe there
who
won't
do
be
you
a
think is
sequel
the
'cause he'll be
culprit,
dead.
Master? Do you have any guesses?
If the drinks were drugs in the dining car, The culprit must have been on the train before anyone else.
Oh, so then all you have to do is ask around and figure out what order everyone got on board.
I have a feeling it's Zilch, because he's the only one who saw not have their body burned up. Like, everybody else's bodies were burnt, but we saw Zilch beforehand. So that's my guess, if it's somebody we already know. Unless it's a situation where it's like an unknown person that was on the train and maybe the detectives were like pretending there wasn't anyone else, or they were... I don't know if they would be in on it because they are all dead.
Oh, wait a minute. You can't, because they're all dead!
You aren't taking this very seriously, are you?
Okay, before anything else, let's check. We have a lot of stuff here that we
You
can...
definitely want to remember this.
In solution keys, you can review the info of acquired solution keys. Okay. Yeah, quite a bit, and it's only our, like, first Mystery Labyrinth, which means it's probably going to be even more later.
Come on, pay attention!
Okay, abilities. Let's check this out. In abilities, you can check master status as well as acquire and set labyrinth
You
skills.
better not be skimming over this.
In status, you can check master detective's rank, detective points, and the effective skills when they're
Hey,
set.
Master, do you need a power-up?
Labyrinth skills can be acquired by picking a skill mass you want and spending SP. Alright, it's very
Set
RPG-like.
whichever skills suit you best.
You can activate labyrinth skills by setting them, but it requires memory cost, so pay attention to how much you have left. Alright. Let's check out what we can do. Increase stamina by 100. Alright, let's see. We have 0 out of 4 memory caps. Okay, so how many... So we have 4 SP, but we don't have any memory caps. In Reasoning Deathmatch sequences, shorten the assist ability's recovery time. In Shinigami puzzle sequences, remove 1 solution key Shinigami will barf up. You know what? I'm going to hold off anyway because, like, let's go through the dungeon and see maybe what areas I'm not so good at, and then we'll, like, tailor that to help me out.
This place... Whoa. The path is forked in two. Which way should I go?
This fork in the path is also a materialized mystery, so you should know which way to go if you solve it. First, let's clarify what mystery this is exactly.
Uh-huh? How do you do that?
Like this.
Huh?
Oh!
Blood! Blood!
Quit overreacting, Master. This is a mystery labyrinth. It's fine. Anyway, take a look. I used the blood of the Truth Seeker as a conduit to expose the mystery blocking the path.
Is that a question?
That's the mystery standing in your way. You just need to pick the right path and head on through.
6 on the train. It must mean the 6 master detectives, including me, right?
Ooh, I was saying that I thought it was Zilch, but now I'm like, oh, I don't know.
If I don't think the culprit is among the 6 on the train, then I should take the right path, which says no. But if I think the culprit is one of the 6 on board, I need to take the left path that says yes. Which is it?
Okay, so it's pretty
There's
cool.
only one truth.
Questions relating to the case are asked in different forms inside the Mystery Labyrinth. Choose the correct answers and take me to the truth. So hopefully if I do pick the wrong choice, it will let me know pretty quickly and not make me go down the labyrinth for quite a while before I realize that I've done it wrong.
Then,
Was the culprit among the 6 people or not?
Master,
Pick the door you think is right. Time to see if your deductions are up to snuff, Master. Alright, well let's go with my, like, gut theory, which is that yes, it is one of the culprits. The 6 are on the train.
so you think the culprit is one of the 6 on the train, right?
Yes. Oh, maybe I should have saved before. Alright, well, we'll see what happens.
Okay, let's go. Can I go through now?
Oh, you got it right? Not
Yay.
bad at all, Master.
Oh, another enemy. I wonder if, like, each time we encounter him, he's gonna be a little bit tougher.
Why?
Oh!
It's trying to bury the truth again. Go get him, Master.
Okay, so we're gonna. I'm guessing it's gonna be the testimonies to say, like, it has to be one of them because there's nobody else on the train.
You must have had an accomplice. You two
Oh,
committed
shoot.
the crime. In that case, it all fits. Even if you couldn't do it alone. It was possible with an accomplice.
I do appreciate that it lets me fast forward. Wait, what? I've already done this one with the knocking yourself out thing.
Right.
There was an accomplice, and a murder could happen even while the culprit slept. Was there really someone else? An accomplice? Then there was someone else on the train besides the 6 of us?
Your deduction is wrong. You must have an accomplice.
This is the truth.
Two master detectives used their abilities to prove that only 6 people were on the train. If it was only one person, they could have been lying or an imposter. But 2 of them means there can be no mistake.
Wrong! Your reasoning is completely off. What good does that testimony even do? Your accomplice just wasn't there when those 2 checked, but came aboard after that.
Is there a way
So
for
what
me
if
to
the
check?
windows
Oh,
don't open? While everyone was knocked out,
I'll see if there's a way to check the, oh, solution keys, okay. Okay, so the operation, according to the operation log on the monitor in the backup control room, the train did not stop even once after its departure. And the victims all burned to death according to the Peacekeeper's report. Oh, is he gonna say, like, oh, well, maybe while the train stopped at some point, somebody could have jumped on, and then I'll be like, well, no, that's impossible.
you secretly stopped the train.
There we go.
And let your partner board.
I'll slash through this mystery.
The backup control room's operation log showed that the train never stopped. And the doors won't open unless the train stops. So it's impossible for someone to have gotten on during the trip.
Damn.
Looks like you're getting the hang of this, Master. You've learned to ruthlessly cut down any who stand in your way.
You make it sound like I'm the bad guy here. Hey, I was wondering, if the Mystery Labyrinth is trying to block people from seeking the truth, wouldn't it reject my answers, even if they're right? Or maybe the questions themselves could be lies.
No chance. A Mystery Labyrinth has no self-will. It can't lie or create things not based on the real-world mystery. This place is a direct manifestation of a mystery. You can always progress as long as you keep solving it. In that sense, the labyrinth is fair. It won't cheat you.
I see. That's a relief.
By the way, about the culprit being one of the 6 of you, how could the culprit commit the crime when all the other passengers besides you were dead?
That's probably gonna be the next question, or at some point that question's pop up. Which person do you think is the culprit? And I think it's Zilch because, like I said, he's the only one that we didn't see burned up. Then again, somebody could have replaced like the body, could have put like a body there with the identifying stuff like Apex's necklace or Poochie's hair things. It could be the old guy too. But like I said, Zilch is the only one that we saw actually, like his body before he got burnt up, and then we sprayed the room with like the fire extinguisher, so he could have escaped through. I don't know. He's just the person that I think is the most suspicious.
This is how we reach the truth. It reflects how problems are really solved, doesn't it?
Well, I don't know if I've ever actually solved a mystery on my own. I don't remember it all.
It doesn't matter. You just need to solve the mystery in front of us.
Everyone was dead, so how did the culprit pull it off? Play dead. Oh, that's easy. Then again, I shouldn't say like it's so obvious, but my instinct once again is just play dead. You just leave all the heavy lifting to your lovely Mystery Labyrinth guide.
Yeah.
Really? That's a big help. Oh, I mean, if she's the one who picks for me, that's kind of... Alright, either way, I'm gonna save.
Come on.
I'm still thinking here. Don't choose yet.
Huh?
Oh. I guess I'll think about the opposite door. Oh, okay.
Oh, I got it! Master, leave this to me. This has to be the right answer. Follow me!
Hey, wait!
The culprit just played dead. Because if they did commit suicide after the crime, they'd be dead right now. And that's no fun at all.
That's your reasoning? Wait, what's this chain?
I told you we share mind and body. The chain is proof of that. Our relationship can never be broken apart.
That's terrible!
Please, you should consider yourself lucky you're being haunted by a cutie like me. I'm so tired. I pulled you up here, so you can walk the rest of the way yourself.
I didn't ask you to do that. So you think this path will lead toward the truth, right?
No idea. This is a labyrinth. It's pretty common to encounter dead ends.
Whoa, watch out!
You see? What did I tell you? Dead end.
Don't sound so proud of yourself. You chose this path, Shinigami.
So wait, that means that she's wrong?
If it's a dead end, maybe the culprit wasn't just playing dead.
I searched all 5 bodies, and they were, without a doubt, dead.
Oh, so the answer isn't play dead. Let's turn back.
You changed your mind already?
Exploring all possibilities is an important part of beating a mystery labyrinth. I'm so awesome. By the way, I did say I can guide you through the mystery labyrinth, but I'm not that good at solving mysteries.
You could have said that a little earlier.
I just want to help. I like when you rely on me, Master.
Anyway, what's going on in the real world while we're in the Mystery Labyrinth?
Time has stopped on the other side. We're sort of set apart from the normal flow of time while we're here. In other words, you're still surrounded by peacekeepers.
So if we return without solving the mystery, we'll just be captured.
As a result, this murder case will remain unsolved and linger in people's memories as a serious crime. Naturally, this mystery labyrinth will also survive. And that creates an even bigger problem.
Which is?
Leaving a case unsolved means that it will go down in history that way. The more bizarre a mystery is, the more it attracts people's interest. And the more people rack their brains about that mystery, the bigger the Mystery Labyrinth gets. Eventually, the Mystery Labyrinth would gain enough power to start affecting the real world. It would implant insidious ideas into people's minds, creating more murderers and, in turn, new Mystery Labyrinths.
Oh, that's kind of interesting. It's like, not necessarily unsolved murders, but they always say like after a high profile murder, usually like school shootings or things like that, you'll see copycats, like serial killers, like mass shootings, as you usually see a little bit after that. Like you'll see the copycat crimes being committed, so it's a little bit like that.
Labyrinths can create endless cycles. That's why it's best to cut it off as soon as possible.
It sounds way more daunting than I thought.
We're finally back. The other route is commit suicide after the crime.
It's interesting
There's
that
no
I was
other
way
option,
off.
So it has to be the right answer. Let's solve this thing.
You should already know the answer. Now get to it. I think Yuma's, maybe he doesn't want to believe that's what's happened, or maybe there's more to it than we think. Like, why would they commit suicide? Maybe they were blackmailed. Somebody was blackmailed by the Amaterasu Corporation to follow through with it and then kill themselves after. Or maybe they did it out of guilt.
But to commit suicide after the crime would mean... After killing the other four, the culprit killed themselves, right? Is that really the right answer?
The Mystery Labyrinth's roots represent logical deduction. If there's only one route, then it's the only possibility. I think the only option left is the culprit off themselves. We just need to find that suicidal pest.
Oh, that's... Oh!
What's going on here?
Oh no, this feels like this is gonna be a QTE thing.
This is part of the mystery materializing. You just need to solve it. Come on, Master! Concentrate! Come on, concentrate! Concentrate!
What the?
Why was the last person, or who was the last person to die during this incident? It's gonna be the culprit.
This way! If the culprit committed suicide after the crime, then the last person that died should be the culprit.
Right! Because they wouldn't be able to kill someone else if they off themselves already. Nice work!
Let me think about that. Like, who would have been... Because Apex was the last person that we found dead. But does that mean that he was the last person to die? Who set fire to the dead culprit? Themselves, I'd assume.
This way!
Oh no! Shoot, I meant to hit A. Ah!
Gotta crash!
Damn it! The Switch Pro controller is still messing me up.
Come on, let's try again!
What's the end?
Of course! The person who started the fires must be the culprit.
All 5 burned to death, so the culprit who died last totally burned themselves. Come on, let's try again!
Who was the last person to be burned to death? Zong... No, Zilch.
What's the end? The one who burned the other four, then set themselves on fire, is Zilch!
Bingo! You did it, Master! But you know, setting aside the idea that the culprit was the last to die, why would it be Detective Four Eyes? Didn't we discover his body first?
According to the Peacekeepers, the victims all burned to death, right? But when we first found Zilch in Car 1, he wasn't burnt yet.
Yeah, he had a knife stuck in him.
If that's the case, that means he must have burned to death after that. Although, everyone else we found after him had already died from burns.
Alright. So if they all burned to death, then the last one who died could be Detective Four Eyes.
I think the culprit killed everyone in the opposite order of how we found their corpses.
So maybe like Aphex, we saw that that car was like all messed up, and then there was the hospital bed he was on that was knocked over. So maybe like Zilch knocked him out, and Aphex like woke up during and like ran around and then died.
Starting from car 5, he killed them in order one by one, then set himself on fire in car 1.
So Detective Four Eyes is without a doubt the culprit, but he committed suicide, huh?
The door! Whoa! It worked?
See, I told you it would be fine. I'm such a terrific guide.
Yeah. Is that the end of it?
I guess that's everything. Seems easier than
Yeah,
I thought.
right? I was like, I know this is the tutorial one, but I was expecting it to be a little longer.
What's wrong, Master?
Maybe he thinks this too. He's like, this seems a little bit too easy.
I'm wondering if that's really all that happened. Something about this seems off.
It does?
He's like, there's so many solution keys we haven't gone through yet.
Ah! What's going on?
Conclusion, Zilch killed the other 4, then set
conclusion?
himself on fire.
Is this the truth behind...
There's only one door. No other options. Maybe this really is the end. Kind of a simple conclusion despite 5 people dying. Well, I hope this was a helpful tutorial for you, Master.
Wait. Mystery Labyrinths contain all the mysteries of the real-world case, including things like misdirection, right?
Oh, does Yuma want to know why Zilch did it and how the Peacekeepers and, oh, what is that guy's name? The leader of the Peacekeepers, how he factors into it?
Which means this could be an attempt by the culprit to mislead us.
So, you don't think this is the truth? What makes you say that?
I'm not sure, but I have a feeling the case isn't closed yet.
If so, then this door could be a fake.
How can we tell?
If you think it's fake, why not try breaking it? It'll be bad news if you're wrong, though. And I won't tell you exactly what will happen. I don't want to affect your judgment.
You've already affected my judgment. I guess the only way to find out is to destroy it. How do I do that?
Alright, let's demolish it. I mean, the game would bring up the possibility that it could be a fake door, and then have it be a real door.
So it was fake! It was the culprit trying to throw us off the trail!
You said it just quit while you were ahead.
It's rare for a fake exit to appear. This Mystery Labyrinth is way tougher than I thought.
So that's something I have to be aware of. No future labyrinth, like, mysteries that it could be a fake conclusion.
Master, don't lay your guard down.
Make sure you drop your money before you drop dead. I promise I'll show mercy to your wallet.
I wonder if Master can even make snap judgments.
Mystery phantoms sometimes throw out noise. These will obstruct your vision and get in the way, so use Master's solution blade to cut them down.
Are you gonna remember all
The more
this?
noise destroyed, the bigger the bonus you'll get later, so when it pops up in front of you, be aggressive and attack.
Sure hope you got all that down.
The bonus for destroying noise is based on the maximum amount you destroy in one cycle. Basically, there's a cap on how much you can get.
The culprit must be Zilch! Reason is obvious. Zilch is the only one who could have done the crime. He burned the 4 passed-out victims, then set himself on fire.
I wonder how Melamie's corpse... Hold on, let me just check this. Okay. Melamie's corpse, it was burned to a crisp, but the face is still barely recognizable. So that was the only one I think where it had that specific thing about her face being barely recognizable. The knife stuck in Zilch's chest, it was deeply embedded, and it could certainly have caused a fatal wound.
From immolation.
Oh, the corpse. Ah,
If you think
knife and
about
corpse.
it, it's
Right,
an easy
immolation.
case to solve. 4 murders, 1 suicide. That's the truth behind the case.
It feels like we're getting to the heart of the case, but something about this whole thing is bugging me.
Yeah.
Yeah, something was off when we found Zilch's body. It's gotta be the knife.
The culprit must be
About,
Zilch.
like, died by immolation.
Reason is obvious. Zilch is the only one who could have done the crime. He burned the 4 passed-out victims, then set himself on fire, and died from immolation.
This is the truth! No. Now that I think about it, Zilch's suicide by fire doesn't make sense. Because when I saw Zilch through the window, there was a knife in his chest. If he burned himself, then why would there be a knife stuck there?
You little brat. Fine. I'll answer you. Why was the knife stuck in the body?
Oh, we'll get a little faster now.
Of course I know why.
Oh, shit, I was too quick.
It
Or
was
too
to
fast.
knock himself out.
Not fast enough, I mean.
He stabbed himself so he would pass out easy.
Oh, there's a thing about the bloodstains on the lock, but that was on the 5th train car rather than the, So I was thinking that the fact that...
He wanted to make it less painful.
Go down? Oh.
The culprit has to be Zilch. He committed suicide by self-immolation.
Damn it. What was I trying to say? Yeah, so the bloodstain was only... It was in the 5th car. I don't know if that has anything to do with it. It feels like maybe it got switched. Like, what we thought was the 1st car is actually the 5th car and vice versa. So he stabbed himself with a knife because there was no other way to knock himself out.
That's true.
No, he wouldn't have had to go through all that just to pass out. Oh, he drank the coffee. Okay.
Why was the knife stuck in the body? Of course I know why. Yeah, it was to knock himself out.
Oh, ah! Why am I having such a hard time with this? Okay, coffee. Rebuttal. Oh, damn it!
Stabbed himself so he would pass out.
Okay, let's fast forward this.
Then set himself on fire.
Dying by fire is a painful way to go. He wanted to make it less painful. The culprit has to be Zilch. He committed suicide by self-immolation.
Why was the knife stuck in the body? Of course I know why.
Yeah, to knock himself out.
I'll slash through this mystery. If his plan was to fall unconscious, he would have used the drugged coffee in the dining car. That's a much easier way to pass out.
I see. So they're trying to mislead you about the cause of death for Detective Four Eyes.
Right. The Peacekeeper said all the detectives burned to death. But Zilch's corpse in the first car is different. To me, it looked more like he was stabbed to death.
So the Peacekeeper's report was a lie? But they have no reason to do that. If they wanted to set you up as the culprit, they'd be raising questions by fabricating reports.
Yeah, you're right. They all must have died by fire, after all. And for some reason, only Zilch appeared to have been stabbed to death.
But then there was the wound in Apex's chest, too.
I get it. So that's what was bothering me. But no matter how hard I think about it, I can't seem to figure out what happened next.
Huh? Why's that?
I don't have enough clues about Zilch in the first car. I should have investigated it more after discovering the body, but I was too preoccupied with calling for help.
So we're stuck right here. I don't see any other routes to break through this mystery. I don't even know what mystery we gotta solve right now. But I do know there can't be a labyrinth without a goal. The truth is always behind a mystery. You wish you had investigated more, right? So, you think you'd have the answer if you'd done that?
Huh?
Is she able
Yeah,
to create,
maybe.
like, a recreation of the crime scene?
Oh, fine. My secret weapon is so draining, I try to avoid using it as much as possible. But I just love it when you rely on me, Master.
I have a bad feeling about this. What are you trying to do?
This is all for you, Master. Ready, Master?
Huh? Wait!
Oh, does she, like, knocked out the memory of the crime scene? Yep.
Ow.
What's going on?
I'm extracting your memory and materializing it inside the Mystery Labyrinth. This is my super cute special weapon. See, if you investigate here, you might make some new discoveries.
Oh, the shock from all this is making my head spin.
You don't have any time to waste, Master. This was pumped out of that slow brain of yours, so don't assume it'll stick around for long. You have until the pain in your head clears up. Now hurry and investigate.
Got it. I'll hurry. This blanket is mostly burned, but some parts near the knife are unscathed. It doesn't look like there's blood on the blanket at all. But how could that be? Oh, so I can get solution keys here too.
You may have seen it, but forgotten. That just means you didn't think anything of it at the time. But it is in your memory, so you can use it as a clue.
You can do that? You're incredible, Shinigami.
Go on, keep complimenting me.
No, the cushion's not burnt at all either.
Huh? This cushion, was it always there?
Oh, there's... Is that a knife? Like, they stuck the knife through the cushion into the chest, and that's why there was no blood?
Also, it looks like it has a hole in the middle of it. It was made by something sharp. What did this?
Yeah, it also doesn't have blood on it. Cushion found next to the bed, it has a hole in it as if it were punctured by something sharp. Oh, that's all we needed? Okay. All I can think of is that the pillow absorbed the impact of the
Oh,
knife, so maybe
it's
it
fading.
didn't die by knife at all.
I guess the pain is starting to go away too.
Looks like time's up. Well, did you find anything?
Yeah, I think I see the contradiction here. Although I'm not completely sold on it.
Come on, this is where you're supposed to declare, I've solved the mystery. Well, if you think you're on the right track, then I guess we should do this next.
Do what?
It's for when you're stuck in your deductions. Remember what I said earlier? Every labyrinth has a goal. So even when you're stuck, there's always a way out. And we're gonna find it by working together.
Working together?
Lay it all out, Master!
Oh, Shinigami puzzle. Okay.
We're gonna expose the truth together!
The Shinigami puzzle is one of my secret techniques to unveil the hidden truth. The truth is hiding somewhere in the letters on the side of the barrel, containing yours truly.
Ready?
Read the question, then knock out the letters in the right order. Make a mistake, and the time limit will be reduced. Oh, this is kind of like the Hangman's Gambit in Danganronpa.
Correct answer somewhere inside your
If you can
head,
knock out the
Master.
letters in the right order, I'll be imbued with the power of truth and unleash a special move that will open up a path.
Master,
By the way, if you feed me the solution keys floating around the barrel, I'll give you whatever hint comes to mind. Grab the key and bring it to my mouth. Oh gosh. Okay.
don't you forget.
But there are some solution keys you can't get hint from. If I eat one of those, the time limit will be reduced. Okay, so move the pointer, grab solution key, throw solution blade, zoom in, zoom out. Alright, well, let's give this a try.
Try to solve it lickety-split.
Okay, detective still just... Oh, red herring. That's easy. Okay. I just have to grab... Oh, grab it. No. Damn it.
Twirling, twirling,
Why can't I grab it?
twirling.
Maybe X?
Right.
Okay, I had to use X instead.
Go, go, go.
And of course, any excuse to get her in less clothing, right?
Nice.
This is what I've been saying. I was like, I don't think Zilch actually died.
That's right. When I saw Zilch through the window, it appeared as if the knife was stuck in his chest. But in actuality, he stabbed the blanket-wrapped cushion to make it look like he had been stabbed. That's why the blanket didn't have blood on it, even though the cushion was stabbed through. Zilch's death was a red herring. It was meant to mislead us.
So the treasure chest. This is like first when I got to the end and I get a treasure. The treasure is a new key. The red herring. Zilch's death was just a red herring to hide the truth. So this is going to be like, this is the final key now. Do we have to face off against Swank like one final time with this new key?
It's a new solution key.
If it was a red herring, that means he wasn't really dead.
Called it.
Yeah, Zilch was faking his death to fool us. That knife was just to trick me into thinking he was dead when I looked through the window. But the Peacekeeper's report saying they all burned to death created a contradiction.
So the culprit was just plain dead. It's exactly what I said.
In a roundabout way, yes.
Which means that dead end in the abyss could have a new path now. Let's hurry back.
Alright, so we're not done yet. Well, that's kind of what... So she was correct. He was playing dead, but I guess we needed, like, the... how it happened in order to progress.
What's wrong?
It's too much of a hassle to go all the way back there. I don't want to walk anymore.
Some guide you are. Besides, you're not even walking.
I despise effort and hard work. I want to head back the easy way. Oh, I know! I have a convenient transportation method, thanks to my awesomeness. It lets us go anywhere you've been before. Now is the perfect time to use it.
Wait, is Zom or EVC? I don't understand what they mean by this. I'll go with EVC. What is that?
A mysterious force is blocking you from casting this spell.
What the?
That spell will let you escape from within a labyrinth.
Oh, like
But you can't
evac.
use it inside the Mystery Labyrinth. Anyway, time to pick again.
Sure.
Maybe like that is zoom, like zooming around the labyrinth.
See?
Oh, that is
Super
convenient.
easy.
Yeah, sure.
But unfortunately, using it does drain a little bit.
Drain a little bit of what? Do you have MP or something?
Your lifespan.
My lifespan?
Okay, well I guess we won't be able to use that willy-nilly.
So we've passed through how did the culprit pull it off junction, and have taken the play dead turn again. Now that we have a new solution key, I'm sure we can solve this mystery and access what's ahead.
Let's give it a try.
Solution keys are important to solving mysteries.
Solution
Yours
keys can
truly
be
is
used to
important
break
too.
through mysteries in a
We're
way.
gonna expose the truth together.
I mean, this one's easy enough. Select the solution key that answers the question in front of you, get it right, and the mystery will disappear.
Zilch was trying to trick us into thinking he'd killed himself. A bridge!
See, didn't I say the path would appear? It's all because we found the right deductive clue to break through. I'm so amazing. You can pat me on the head if you want, Master.
Well, maybe later. We opened the play dead route thanks to the corpse red herring solution key. So Zilch really faked his death to mislead us.
If so, he is absolutely the culprit. Now, we just need to prove it.
But even if the Mystery Labyrinth is fair when it comes to solving mysteries, the real world will be different.
Right? It's like I can say all these things all I want in the real world, and they're just gonna be like, oh, okay. I assume that what you do in the Mystery Labyrinth changes things in the real world.
What if Amaterasu Corp decides to protect the culprit, even if we prove who really did it?
Oh, you're worried they'll just cover it up? No need to worry about that.
Huh? What?
Let's save the fun for later.
Ah! The ground! It's falling apart!
You better run, Master!
I have a feeling I'm gonna have to do some QTs right now.
Why? Wasn't this the right route?
Maybe the logic still has some holes in it.
Whoa!
Oh, yay, jumping puzzle? Jeez, she just break my neck. Oh, okay. What was Yuma's after? Actually, Zilch. I'll say yes. That doesn't seem right. Oh. Okay, he looked very unsure right there.
When I saw Zilch through the window, he was faking his death with a knife through the cushion. That was definitely the real Zilch.
So now we have to be like, whose body did we see, though? Is the burnt corpse? No, obviously not. Wait, what did I do there? I think I hit the wrong button.
The corpse I investigated was real. It just wasn't Zilch's corpse.
This A and Y is messing me up so bad. One of these days I will remember where the buttons are on this controller.
In other words, Zilch swapped himself out for a real corpse.
I wonder if it's gonna be the whole thing with like the 5th and the 1st car. Oh gosh. After? Is that possible? Apparently not. No, that wouldn't have made any sense. He did it probably, like I said, when there was all the smoke was there. Maybe there was like some secret, like between one car and another car.
Right before I broke the infirmary window to open the lock.
And then maybe, oh maybe, yeah, if there's like some sort of like secret passage between like maybe car 1 and car 5, because I never went back to car 1 to like reinvestigate the area, so maybe like he took one of the bodies, because there was that whole thing with like the infirmary was all messed up, and then the bed was like knocked over, and then we found the body with Apex. Like, all you have to do is just, like, swap out those accessories, so maybe, like, he took that body and then, like, quickly moved over back to, like, car 5 and then put Apex's... I don't know. It's probably something to do with, like, body swapping.
The blazing fire had filled the room with smoke, so I couldn't make anything out through the window. Zilch used that smoke as cover to switch himself with a dead body.
You'd have to reuse a body, right? Unless he had an extra burnt body somewhere.
I get it. The fire wasn't only there to show he died from burning. It was also a smokescreen to swap out the corpse.
Right. In the smoke, he switched places with a corpse he had hit.
So I was wrong there, but like the corpse that was hidden is like, no. Is that what that's implying? That like my logic is almost correct, but not quite there. And there's the whole thing with the blood on the inside of the 5th car's infirmary.
Because the room was filled with smoke, he needed to put the body somewhere he could access immediately.
Where are you thinking?
If he needed to get to the body as quickly as possible, only one place makes sense.
Oh, so there was a body here ready to go.
That place is suspicious.
Use the on-screen cursor to select the spot that answers the question. You can pick the spot where the icon changes.
Doesn't make mistakes. Right?
Under the bed, maybe? Right? I guess so.
Here. That's it! The burnt corpse was hidden right there. Hey! Jeez, one after another. This is really bad for my heart.
We're not done yet. Hurry, let's speed it up.
Shinigami, you might be fine because you're floating around, but this is really tough for me.
I can't believe it. He had the corpse hidden under the blanket? So, that four-eyed detective was sleeping next to a dead body. I'm so jealous!
I was about to say, I was like, she's not really one to be, like, upset by death.
I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear that. Zilch was lying in bed with the corpse. He got up once the smoke screen was ready. He took the corpse out from
Oh, it wasn't
under the
even,
blanket,
yeah, it wasn't even
pulled
under,
the
it was
knife out of the cushion and stabbed it. That way, even after he switched
That's
to a
right.
corpse,
Yes,
he could just
it was
hide to
Aphex, because
avoid me.
Aphex also had a stab wound.
Where did Detective
He
Four
did
Eyes
use
hide
his.
after that?
It must have
Okay.
been someplace with easy access, which must mean under the bed. He could have quickly hid there.
Which means if you checked under the bed at the time, you would have caught that four-eyed idiot.
But back then, I was in such a hurry to warn the other master detectives. I'm sure he calculated all that too. He knew I'd panic.
Maybe he was planning to take advantage of you from the very beginning, and that's why he let you live.
Yeah, I think Zilch was the one who peeked into the restroom while I was sleeping there. I was supposed to be sleeping in the infirmary, so he must have planned to move me before committing the crimes. I passed out in the restroom, but that didn't hinder his plans, so he went with it.
Speaking of which, wasn't it Detective Four Eyes who told you to go to the first car?
Yeah, he must have planned to make me witness everything and set me up as the culprit.
Aha! I think I'm starting to see the whole picture now. Not bad, Master. Maybe you were a big shot detective before you lost your memories.
No. If I really was a great detective, I would have caught the culprit in the infirmary before any of this happened.
I guess so.
I mean, let's be honest, even if he did catch Zilch, Zilch is obviously working with the Amaterasu Corporation, so it still wouldn't have gone very well.
By the way, where did he get the corpse he was hiding in the blanket?
That corpse? Well,
Alright, like I said, I think I got this. It's Aphex's. Here we go.
Ah, again!
I won't let you go any further.
Getting in our way again, huh? If you stand against my ruthless master, he'll chop you up and stir-fry you with veggies for dinner.
I will not!
Master, I'm lending you a hand from here on out. I'll assist you when you're in a pinch.
Huh? Assist?
It's the rule of the Mystery Labyrinth to assist whoever you're accompanying. Now let's go, Master. Looks like you might not need assist after all, Master.
By using assist, your partner inside the Mystery Labyrinth will help
This
out.
could be the clincher.
When a partner's assist is activated, Mystery Phantom Statement won't inflict any damage, so use it to take a closer look at what they're saying. Alright, Aphex's corpse. I'm gonna pick that right now.
I'll protect you.
Oh, no, I didn't mean to.
Enough of
Ah,
your
shit.
nonsense.
I meant to. Okay. Oh no! Slash! What about Aphex's corpse? I mean, something is. Oh, I'm jumping ahead.
Right!
The solution key is correct. I just need to find the right statement. I jumped the gun.
I won't let you pass. Enough of your nonsense. You think he swapped with a corpse? It'd be impossible to switch like that. Someone who could replace Zilch would need to be the same size as him. He didn't have a bag that could carry a corpse. It would have been down at the station. It'd be impossible to get it on board. There was no corpse to replace anyway.
This one, maybe? Ah! Oh god, I always frickin' hit the wrong button. Yeah. Damn it!
Master.
The corpse was switched out, right?
Yeah.
So the culprit must have prepared a body for that purpose. I
won't
gotta do
let you
all that
pass.
again, I think it's right at the end. At least I can fast forward, so I appreciate that.
You think he swapped with a corpse? It'd be
Impossible to switch
like that. Someone who could replace Zilch.
would need to be the same size as him. There was no corpse to replace anyway!
This is the truth! There's no need to bring an extra corpse for the swap. He just needed to reuse a dead body on the train. It's Aphex's body from the 5th car. He and Zilch are nearly the same height, and both have stab wounds in their chests. So the corpse that was switched was Aphex's.
Ah, damn it! How could someone like you find the truth? Truth!
Nearly just admitted that's the truth, so I'm assuming that this is it. We're done? Are we done now? Yeah, looks like it.
He looks completely obliterated.
Now we don't have to fight anymore.
Even if that's true, don't let your guard down. Mystery Labyrinth isn't over yet.
Oh, never mind.
Stay alert until the very end.
All right.
Wow. Who would have thought that short-tempered idiot would be used for a body swap?
Thinking back, the reason the corpses in the 1st and 5th cars were burned was to switch them out. But the corpse was so badly burned that I couldn't tell it was Aphex. That must be what the necklace was for, so I could identify him.
Well, reusing a corpse is rather environmentally friendly of the culprit, don't you think? He totally went green. I mean, we gotta recycle everything in our day and age, so you gotta get the most value out of corpses too, you know?
Zilch?
Oh, okay. Looks like final battle right now.
Wait, I am not the culprit. I am a victim who was already killed. So, leave me alone!
Or am I gonna have to chase him? Oh boy, okay.
After him, Master!
Maybe this is a
Yeah.
QT?
You said the body in the 1st car's infirmary wasn't me, but Aphex? But you went to car 5 after car 1 and discovered his corpse there.
I guess there's a lot of solution keys we haven't used
How was
yet.
the corpse transported from car 1 to car 5? That'd require moving past you.
That's right, if he slipped past us, when did that happen?
Oh, there's that whole shaking too, the shaking of the car. That's gotta have something to do with it. Maybe somehow they were swapped, like I don't know if that's possible, like the cars were swapped out? Yeah, there's still a lot that we have not gone over yet. And I'm assuming if we have solution keys, there's a reason for them. Oh, this is really pretty, though. I like this. Oh, this is similar to the, like, we have to choose a direction of, like, based on the answer we give. Oh, gosh. Okay, when moving the body from car 1 to car 5, the culprit... Oh gosh, moved. I can't. Okay, did not move. I don't know what that one word is. Something the train. Oh, like moved through the train or did not move through the train. I'm gonna say did not.
Another mystery that needs to be
frick.
solved.
Just give it a second. I'm gonna say did not move the train. I think there's something about, like, maybe swapping the cars. That's my guess, anyway.
If he'd gone outside the train instead of through it, he could have passed us.
No, that's impossible. 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 Impossible.
Uh-oh. Well, I think I picked the right choice. I didn't even think of the idea of him moving outside the train. It's a very flashy outfit.
Ah! Zilch turned into a mystery phantom!
Get him, Master! Boom kill him until there's only a sorry slab of flesh left!
Okay, black and shake it. That's it. That's
If
it.
they didn't pass through the train, you think a corpse was brought in from outside? The windows are all locked shut.
Oh, let's slash. Nope, I'm not gonna have time. I keep hitting A instead of X. So I missed my upper CD, I think.
The door's locked when the train is moving. We know the train never stopped once. If the windows and doors are shut, there's no way to get out while the train is moving. No issues occurred during the train's operation.
Me. Ah.
Even if you could get
That was it. That's the one I
body
needed to
could
do.
not get in.
I hit every button but X every time. The corpse was carried from the outside. We still don't know how it could have been done.
Hello?
We're not going to figure out how the corpse was transported just yet. First, let's find a contradiction. We're getting closer to the truth bit by bit. Look through the solution keys for contradiction. It's the frustrating thing is like, I know
If
what
they
to
didn't
pick, I know
pass
when
through
to
the
pick
train,
it, but I just can't get my hand to hit the
corpse was
right
brought in
button.
from outside.
It's because I'm
The
constantly
windows
hitting
are all
A.
locked shut. The door's locked when the train is moving. We know the train never stopped once. If the windows and doors are shut, there's no way to get out while the train is moving. No issues occurred during the train's operation.
This is the truth! No, there was something strange. The blackout and shaking that happened when I was in car 2 and car 4. When the blackout occurred and the shaking started, I'm certain something else happened in the train. Maybe it has something to do with the mystery of the moving corpse.
Don't be stupid. So what if there was a little blackout and
Oh.
some gentle sway?
Oh, so like us getting out of the Mystery Labyrinth onto the top of the train, I think that probably was itself a hint that he was moving alongside the top, because there was like probably those little like drop down doors, so he was able to get from the infirmary in car 5 to car 1. Okay, please hit the right button. Please.
Forget the shaking and the blackout. They were nothing but coincidences. The blackout was just a bad contact. The shaking was the tunnel air pressure.
Oh,
There's
shoot,
nothing
I
odd about
need to
that.
jump.
It's all just a coincidence. It's impossible to include that in a criminal plot.
Come on.
Such a carefully calculated crime really be all coincidence?
No.
It's no coincidence. The culprit planned all of it. It's gotta be the backup.
Forget the shaking and the blackout. They were nothing but coincidences.
There we go, backup control system, because we know something did happen. Here it is.
Now slash through this mystery! No, the blackout didn't occur because of a connection failure. It was due to the main control system failing and switching to the backup control system.
The control system automatically manages the electricity within the train. When the main control system fails, it will switch to the backup system after 1 second.
The blackout occurred during that 1 second when the system switched over.
Hey! He ran away! A fleeing phantom is a bad phantom!
Is there such a thing as a good phantom?
After him! You gotta keep solving the mystery and boom kill that mystery phantom!
Like I said, she is more bearable as a cute girl, but I still don't like that boom kill phrase. Yeah, I'm guessing, like, yeah, he knocked the power out, or the Amaterasu Corporation knocked out the power to allow him to get out of the train, because the train is, like, everybody's...
How the corpse was moved?
Like, everybody's... What's the word I'm thinking of? Like, everyone's locked into the train automatically, because they said about how, like, the windows and doors won't open.
The failed main control system was in Car 1, where the body swap occurred. If so, then the main control system's failure must have something to do with moving the corpse.
So maybe the culprit broke the main control system. He must have attempted to stop the train to bring in the corpse from the outside.
But the train never stopped. The operation log confirms the train was moving the entire time. So I don't think he broke the system to bring the corpse in.
Then why did the main control system fail?
It must have something to do with moving the body.
But you're unsure exactly how, huh? In that case... I knew it! A mystery is blocking you! Anything blocking you in here is also a mystery. So let's solve it to keep on going. So this is the question we're facing right now.
The main control system must have failed because something happened in the first car. If that's true, what exactly happened? If it's related to the body being moved, then how?
Master's expression is so serious. He must be thinking hard. Well, as his mentor, I better think hard too. The main control system failing, the blackout, the train shaking. Oh yeah! Why did the train shake like that? There was a blackout right before entering the tunnel that was caused by the main control system failing. But the culprit didn't destroy it, so the blackout happened because...
She's me right now. I'm like, I feel like I'm so close, but this part I'm not quite sure of.
Oh, wasn't there some shaking right before the blackout too? After the whole train shook, the blackout...
Does it have something with entering the tunnel?
I don't get it.
There's a whole thing
Right.
too about, like,
The
there's
train shook
different
right before the blackout.
train
We
routes
still don't know
too.
what caused that to happen. Whatever it was strong enough to make the entire train shake. It caused the main control system to fail and resulted in a blackout. If it had something to do with moving a body, then what must have happened was...
Ooh, did I give you the assistance you needed? Close to solving the case now? Then it's time to combine our powers and solve this thing! Let's go, Master! Lay it all out! Puzzle it out!
Car 1 was... I might need a hint for this.
Tick-tock,
Maybe something
tick-tock.
happened to the train when it shook.
Tick-tock, tick-tock.
Okay. I actually don't know. Oh, the route map. There's something to do with the route map, right? Oh, that one has... Okay, that one was not useful for her. Oh, and it knocked out some of my time. Shoot. Did it switch to the backup? Oh, was car 1 gone? Oh, was it crashed? No, was... Oh my gosh, I don't know. Okay, I just gotta go, at least I can pick random. Nope. Nope. Yeah, that one I didn't know. The first one was so easy. Okay, let's try crashed and see. Oh no, it's not. Oh shoot. Okay. When it was... Okay, which ones haven't I done yet? I think I did ED. I did C. I don't think I did... Oh, it's D. Oh, is it detached?
That's right.
Okay, god damn, I feel so dumb. Alright. That was not my proudest moment, not my best moment, but we got there eventually.
Could it be that the first car was separated from the train?
Huh? Separated? What? Seriously?
Yeah. The reason why the main control system failed was because the first car was cut off from the rest of the train we were riding in.
Oh, that makes sense. It was after I left the first car that happened.
Let's keep going for now. Master, I don't really get it. What do you mean the first car was cut off?
The shaking happened just before the blackout, right? Huh? Did it just shake? What was that? The lights went out for a moment and came back on. At that time, the first car was disconnected from the rest of the Amaterasu Express. As a result, the main control system failed, and after a brief blackout, it switched to the backup.
But why cut off the first car? Why go through all that trouble?
Of course, to move the body in the train car. To do that.
Watch out! Ah! There it is again! It's bigger than ever!
How much longer will this keep happening? I feel like I'm going to suffocate.
Now's not the time to be suffocating!
Again?
We need to resolve the mystery at hand.
Well, this one's easy. The body was transported along with the entire car.
Given that the first car was cut off so that the body could be moved. Right. I think I see what happened.
Seems like you got it. Let's do this!
So, yeah, so the whole thing, so the first... oh man, this is so...
Lay it all out.
quite the plan.
Let's work together as a team! Nice! Nice! Great!
That's right! He transported the corpse using the entire first car. That's why the first car was disconnected.
Transported the corpse? With the entire car? Nonsense. Shut up!
Alright, come on, this seems like final battle, but then usually this happens in threes. So we'll see.
The first car is at the front of the train. Apex's corpse was in the fifth car, in the back. Even if you detach the front car, how do you move it all the way to the rear?
Okay, this is where the plate, right? The fifth plate is they moved the plate to make it seem like it was the fifth car.
Master, don't be scared. Lots of villains transform after they've been cornered.
Calm down. Stay calm. Think. How could you swap the position of the first and fifth cars? If I can answer that, I can solve this mystery once and for all. How did it happen?
That reminds me. Master, earlier when you were talking about the shaking and mentioned the blackout, the blackout only happened once, but the shaking happened twice.
Yeah, it definitely shook 2 separate times. Right before entering the tunnel, and right after leaving it. The first time was when the train car was disconnected. But what about the second? Something happened to the train then, too. The shaking at the end of the tunnel felt similar to when Car 1 disconnected.
There's no point thinking about it. You're stuck in this labyrinth for all eternity!
Master, here it comes! You gotta solve the mystery and defeat him!
Your deductions aren't worth a damn thing! Because they're all wrong from the very beginning!
Alright, there it is. Distorted blade.
So it shook
That's gotta
twice
be
near
it.
the tunnel. What of it?
Do or die!
You mean the train car was separated and reconnected? Why would that even matter? Even if you managed to separate car 1, how could it be moved to the rear? The train was always running on the same tracks. There's no way to shuffle the train cars around.
That wasn't right. That wasn't right. If there was only one track, there'd be no way to change the order of the cars.
But
Conversely, having multiple tracks might mean it's possible to switch the cars.
Then...
Didn't one of the solution keys mention something about that? Look for it. Ah, okay.
So it shook twice near the tunnel. What of it?
The route map. Oh, I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb. I think I'm getting ahead of myself.
Train car was separated and reconnected? Why would that even matter? Even if you managed to separate car 1, how could it be moved to the rear? The train was always running on the same tracks. There's no way to shuffle the train cars around.
this is the truth! No! At that time, not all the cars were moving on the same track. The track that the Amaterasu Express was on separated into double tracks right before entering the tunnel. So by taking advantage of the double tracks, it's possible to switch out the train cars. The first time the train shook was before entering the tunnel, which was caused by Car 1 separating. After that, the separated Car 1 entered the other track, while the rest of the train proceeded on the main track. The two tracks rejoin after the tunnel. That's where car 1 connected to the end of the train. This is when the train shook for the second time.
Okay.
You're right! The first car moved all the way to the back!
Normally, it's impossible for a single train car to function on its own. But the Amaterasu Express is special. The control system will supply electricity as programmed and drive the train.
I wonder if, because wasn't it Melanie that said that the 5th car you couldn't get into? I wonder if Zilch told them that and they just was like, okay, I guess that's the case. Or he had it closed specifically for this purpose.
But all train cars on the train have motors that run autonomously.
If each train car can operate autonomously, then car 1 can function on its own! Doesn't that solve everything? It's time you gave up!
That's probably not it. There's probably gonna be one big final thing.
No! That's crazy!
Huh? What?
Using your method to rearrange the train cars would connect the first car to the end, which would leave it behind the 5th car. In other words, it becomes the 6th car, but that doesn't exist. So, you're telling me you found Avex's corpse in the non-existent
That's it.
6th
That's where the
car?
plate comes in. It's to make us think it was the 5th car.
Oh, you're right.
Do you get it? You're the one who's wrong. Everything you've deduced is wrong!
No, I'm not wrong. The truth lies just ahead of us.
Nice. It's good to see Yuma, like, confident in his abilities now.
I will prove it to you.
Let's work together as a team!
To start, the Amaterasu Express. Was it Okay, let's try 6. Let's try it. No. Okay, so let's go with 5.
That's not it!
Oh no! It's not? Okay. Is it 4?
That's right!
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. It'd have to be 4 to make us think, because he's saying like, oh, that would be 6. But put the 5 panel there. Okay. And I'm not doing so well with this first one. It's just gonna get more complicated. Like, my general
Maybe the Amaterasu Express
hypothesis
doesn't
have been
5
right,
cars.
but I
What
keep
if there
picking
were
the
only
wrong
4
little
cars to begin
answers.
with? If that's the case, then to me, car 1 could be made to look like car 5.
Huh? So, there weren't 5 cars the whole time, but instead 4?
That's why Melanie said the 5th car's door was broken while
Yes,
we were in
yes.
transit.
But you can't access the 5th car, the one at the end. The door appears to be broken and won't open.
So, it wasn't broken. The 4th car was actually the farthest one back from the get-go?
Oh my goodness, this makes so much sense in retrospect.
I'm sure the real 5th car was left behind at the station when we departed. So the train took off with only 4 cars. There was another car 1 at our destination. If it connected upon arrival, then the train would have 5 cars again. So the car 1 where I was knocked out became the 5th car at the end of the line. And when I was questioned by the peacekeepers, the car 1 there was another car prepared at the station specifically for this plot.
The real car 1 was waiting at the station's platform, and all the peacekeepers there would have noticed it. So they were all in on it.
Or you can assume that the peacekeepers themselves were the ones who prepared the other car 1. If there was another car 1, then there would be something that sets it apart from the original car 1. For example, the way the window glass was broken in the infirmary would be different from how I broke it.
You mean when you used the fire extinguisher to smash the infirmary's window? So they knew you would do that? That's how they were able to imitate it in the new car 1?
I think I was set up to reach for that fire extinguisher. The fire extinguisher was
Yeah,
left in
right,
a
exactly.
conspicuous spot in the
I think from the
hallway.
beginning I said that I'm like,
They
this
wanted
looks
me to
very
use it to break the
suspicious.
window. And that's how they pulled off swapping the first and fifth cars while in transit.
So if he had reacted differently than they expected him to, he would have fucked up their whole plan.
It was all a trap to set me up as the culprit. Isn't that right, Zilch?
All right, we're almost there. Let's catch this culprit. That was a pretty solid deduction. Very impressive.
It's like I said, they have to have 3 parts to a boss. So this one should be the end.
It doesn't feel like I'm learning this stuff, more like I'm remembering it. Maybe I was even a high-ranking detective in the WDO.
Now's no time for bragging. You still gotta catch him.
Right.
We got a big staircase coming up ahead. Okay, this has got to be it. Look at this. This is primo, like, yeah, final boss ascending to heaven. Or at least, like, ascending back to the real world.
Everything feels different here.
This is just the calm before the storm. Be careful. You don't know what's gonna happen next. You know, making the first car look like the fifth was a really big trick to pull off. I'm surprised the train cars could disconnect and reconnect so smoothly.
The train's automatic operating system must have had it programmed before we departed.
Even the trick with the swapping train car?
Probably. It had to have been done automatically.
Well, it'd be easy for Amaterasu. They own the train.
That's what I'm worried about. Even if I obtain the truth here, won't they just ignore what I say and arrest me anyway?
I keep telling you not to worry about it. As long as you have the truth, the culprit can't escape.
Is this going to be like a Persona situation where it's like their hearts will be changed and they admit to the truth?
What is this?
Looks like a fort to me. With this kind of protection, I bet the truth is in there for sure. You just have to destroy it.
So the truth is here.
You can't have the truth. It's impossible to destroy this fortress. Just give up and leave!
Whenever a culprit takes a last stand like this, you know we're just a step away from unriddling this labyrinth. Master, time to show him how dangerous you really are. After all, he did try to set you up.
I'm not worried about that right now. We're so close to the truth. We gotta do this.
It's boom kill time!
Alright guys, so that's going to do it for this episode. So a good kind of like insight, a tutorial into the Mystery Labyrinth and what it's all about. I was a little nervous when I hear Labyrinth. I thought it was going to be kind of like a maze. It was going to like, I was going to get all turned around, but no, it's pretty straightforward, but there's still kind of like a good range of mini games and I'm liking them. Some of them are reminding me kind of like Danganronpa, especially the barrel game where you have to kind of like fill in the words for the puzzle, very kind of Hangman's Gambit-ish. And it's pretty long actually for a first labyrinth. So we're gonna wrap it up. We're gonna finish up this labyrinth and find out all the mysteries to the Amaterasu massacre. So I'm excited to see how this concludes. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode and stay tuned next week for part 4. Until then, bye.